And good evening, and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this evening. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video on the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those things. Y'all, I got so much tea that it's just piping hot. I decided to put this out because I got to do another video. I was just looking at, but some the other tea that I got is gonna be in. I'm gonna do it in doses, but I'm gonna put the rest of it in the members because ooh wee. When I tell you it's piping, it's too hot to even sip. It's so hot, okay? But I got some breaking news. I just got word about Straight Drop. Straight Drop's attorney, okay, is trying to get his case moved to out of Shelby County. Now, we had speculated that this would happen, right? We had speculated that this would happen. We saw how his attorney came in, how he immediately started trying to get him out of Judge Coffey's courtroom, right? Okay, and here's another thing. Straight Drop is back down in lower level. He's no longer in he's back down in lower level, high profile, okay? And the funny thing about it is the person just told me, there's another young man that Straight Drop, is familiar with that's down there in high profile as it relates to this YOUNGDOLPH case, but I don't even know who it is, right? Whoever, they wouldn't tell me who it was, okay? But he's back down there, and I've checked, and he's back down there in lower level, back down there in high profile. He's no longer in the hole anymore, okay? But his attorney is trying to they're trying to get the case moved out of Shelby County. Okay, so just be expecting that. Okay, like I said, we already knew that his attorney would do that. That's one of the reasons why they was trying so hard to try and get that case away from up under Judge Coffey, because from my understanding, that's something that they wanted to try to do, and Judge Coffey was not going for it. And based on what the person just told me, that's why I say, hey, it seems like to me, the person said it seems like to them that this new judge might entertain it. Okay, so that's the reason why we have to pay close attention to this. We gotta make sure that this judge everything is copacetic as it relates to this case, right? So yeah, that's what, like I said, we knew that this was going to happen. We already knew that this was going to happen. According to the person that just told me, Straight Drop was heard saying he don't believe that he could have a fair trial in the county of Shelby. Straight Drop don't know anything about that. We know that this is all his attorney. Now we got to see who this judge is really working for, right? Because I think it would be up to her. I do believe some people need to look that up for me. Look at the chains of commands as it relates to that, because the person that told me that they tried to entertain that with Coffee was on their necks. Okay, so this is why Straight Drop's attorney had to work overtime. Okay, and the people that's paying for the attorney, paying him all that money, because he had to find one little loop. He had to find one little hole, and so they removed it out of Coffey's courtroom. Now they're getting ready, from my understanding, and what we already knew, to try and play games. But the thing about it is, with Straight Drop, and I'm his attorney is pulling out all stops. If they can get it moved to another county, I guess they feel like if they move it to another county, if that attorney that Straight Drop has can get it moved, because he practices in Davidson County, which is in Nashville and around that area, right? The people are familiar with him, so it would be easy, especially we already know that he's being paid by a record label, right? Straight Drop's attorney. It might be easier for this attorney to start paying people off, because then that's when they're going up in the hills where all of those, I don't mean no harm, them rednecks at. Okay. So Straight Drop's attorney came in with a plan. And so we already know a lot of them up in the mountains in Tennessee, they're very racist. They don't give a damn about no black person, don't know nothing about no YOUNGDOLPH. And Straight Drop's attorney, that's where he practices at. That's where he lives at, up in Nashville. up around the mountains. So he's familiar with them folks. So it'll be easy since he's got a record company that's breaking him off some money. It'd be easy for him if he can get that judge to agree to move that case out of Shelby County up in them mountains where he's used to practicing at, where he know all them people at, and he can pay them some money. So we got to make sure that we keep a close eye on this. Okay, we got to make sure that we keep a close eye on this because Young Dolph has to get justice by any means necessary, right? It's a darn shame, hey, I can't be mad at the attorney for doing his job, right? But he understands that straight drop does not stand a chance in hell in the county or of Shelby, nor like around Tipton County or places like that, because they're still too close to Memphis. So from my understanding, he's trying to get it moved counties away from Memphis, going back towards Nashville, where that attorney with them damn blue eyes that he got, them damn blue eyes that I always be talking about, that he has hired, that them folks have hired for him practices, and he knows all them white people, because you have to think about Tennessee has a lot of little small hickey towns where they still have clans meetings. They couldn't care less about a black person, and they'll take money, right? They'll take money to let somebody off. So we gotta pay closer attention to this. We gotta make sure that it is, we just got to pay close attention. Okay, but I done found out some more stuff. Them folks ain't gonna get away with this. I was reassured, and I'm gonna talk about that in my members one night this week. I was reassured of some stuff tonight. So even with what they trying to do, it ain't gonna work. It's not going to work. Okay, but yeah, y'all. He trying to be quiet. He's trying to get his He's trying to quietly, they trying to get that case moved. There is talks about that. So when you hear it on the news, just know you heard it on Action News Tamara first. Okay. Just like when I told y'all Govan had changed his attorney. He had attorneys coming in from Atlanta, remember? And then like a couple weeks later, it broke on the news. It had already broke on Action News Real Talk with Tamara. Watch and see. Don't it break on Action. It's gonna break on the news, but it's gonna already been on Broke Here First. He's trying to get his case moved, y'all, out of Shelby County. And they're trying to go up towards the mountains in Tennessee around Nashville, where that attorney practices, where it's a lot of it's real rednecky, and that attorney has a rapport with all them people in that little town, and he can pay them some money up under the table. It ain't number white folks up there. He would be able to pay anybody. It ain't no black people up through there where he trying to go, right? So they can be paid some monies to rig up the case. And so that's why that judge needs to understand how important it is. See, this is why they wanted to rip it away from Judge Coffey. But she needs to understand that her career depends on this. Because if any kind of way she allows them to bully her, anything like that, because she is a black woman, that's a black mother, right? We can't have judges like that in the county of Shelby. We can't elect people like that. And I stay on TV to make sure that judges like that are not elected. Because I put whoever the opponent is on free every day while the election going on. Okay? Because this is the type of stuff we got to do to let these people know we're not going to stand for no corruption. And I'm not saying she's corrupt. We just need her to understand how important her position is. Justice depends on her. Right? Why I'm hearing Straight Drop's attorney feels like he can finesse her, I don't know. But that's a strong, I look at her as being a strong African-American woman that can't be bought. Right? I'll keep it positive and say that we as black women, we can't be bought. We don't sell out our community, and we want justice. Young Dolph children, his family deserves justice. Okay? But anyways, I wanted to put that into the atmosphere, okay? I want to put that into the atmosphere. I just gave some more people some stuff to eat off of. I don't mind, child. I be eating all the time, honey. That's the reason why my butt's so big, child. But it's big in a good way. All right. But anyways, y'all, yeah, I wanted to put that into the atmosphere. And so it is imperative that we make sure and make sure we are proactive in making sure that Young Dolph gets justice. And this is not a surprise. We knew that they would try to pull out our stops. We knew that they would try and do this right. But yeah, the person that told me is the same person that, it's true. It's true. So I'm sure when they file for it or whatever, it'll hit the news. They always like 2 weeks behind me. Okay. Maybe she'll quietly shoot it down because from my understanding, Judge Coffee shot it down. They was trying to do it then. We just didn't hear nothing about it. I was told that tonight. And Judge Coffee was shooting it down, right? So but the person said it appears that this judge may be entertaining it. Okay. So we just gotta, it could be because Judge Coffee just kind of shot down everything, right? And one of the reasons that Judge Coffee was really trying to keep Straight Drop safe, right? He was trying to keep him safe. The reasons why he was doing a lot of what he was doing. Now he's back down there where he was, right? He's back down. He's no longer in the hole. Okay. He's no longer in the hole. You heard that here first. All right. And all of his privileges have been restored, and I'm hearing that he up to his same old stuff, child. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, breaking news: Straight Drop trying to get his trial moved to another county. Okay. So we're gonna see how this is gonna turn out. And like we have to turn up our prayers because one thing for sure, it's not about, choosing sides as it relates to me. It's about doing what's right. And what's right is people that did this to Young Dolph, they have to pay for it. Even if it had been Yo Gotti and they had did that to him, I would be the same way because Yo Gotti is a human being. No human being has the right to take another human being's life or pay for another human being to be killed just because they're disgruntled or they're mad at them. Okay. They don't have a right. And so I stand on the side of what's right. Like, as I always say, y'all know my favorite saying, people straddle the fence too much. Some people sit on the fence so much they got splinters up their damn ass. And I can't stand fence riders. They weak to me and they'll get you messed over. And so it's going to have to be righteous or nothing. I say that all the time. You're going to be righteous or nothing. Okay. And I think in order for our community to progress, people got to stand up and be righteous and let them know we're not going to stand behind you. We're not going to support you when you participate in destroying our community and taking out another Black man that had gotten it from the mud too. So what, people talk shit all the time. We all talk shit. No other man got a right to take a person's life just because they jealous of him, because that's what it all boils down to. And it's a damn shame. It's unfortunate that Straight Dropping them, they're young. They were pawns in this. And child, they done found out how much money girl, I, I'm telling you, our people need some help. I'm telling you, our people need help. None of this should have happened. None of it should have happened. And so then they try to add insult to injury by using the money that the communities help them to gain by, number one, putting a hit on this boy and then trying to pay for a travesty of justice, just completely making the city of Memphis look bad. This is sad and just pathetic on so many levels, right? But I think Straight Drop need to get himself together. He needs to get himself together. Okay. Because as I always say, Straight Drop is a nice looking kid. He could have went on and did some good things. The very people that pay him this little bit of money that I'm hearing they paid him to do this, they could have easily put him on. But instead, they dangled that deal in front of his face, as I always say, in that money. And they already knew what was going to happen, but they didn't give a damn about him because that jealousy overtook everything. And now look at them. They all scared because they know them folks coming. And I promise you they coming. I was reassured of that tonight. They coming. Okay. But anyways, you guys, you heard it here first. Okay, you heard it here first. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to support the channel. You can definitely support the channel via Cash App. I'm going over into the members tonight. Y'all don't want to miss the members. I'm telling you now, if you ain't got your platinum, you better get it because you're going to miss out. I'll talk to you later.